All right, Jimmy the Greek here, back with you after an exciting game number 2 of the season that saw Gil Hodges go have a monster day, hit a walk-off home run as the Dodgers played at 7 in the last 2 innings, and Hodges' walk-off 3-run home run boosted the Dodgers over the Philadelphia Phillies, and they split the home opener of the season. And we have moved into Game 3, which was played on April 20th, 1951 at the Polo Grounds. And it is between Brooklyn and New York. Just to bring you back up to speed, I am not necessarily commentating this as a broadcaster. I'm managing the Dodgers, and it is my goal to get them into the playoffs. So you'll kind of hear me talk to myself about what's going on in the game as far as managing, and then as well as just what's going on in the game per se as a semi-broadcaster. With that, Don Thompson to lead things off for Brooklyn, or us, and it is a 4-11. 4-11 to lead off. Fly ball, Lockman underneath it, left, and one away. Carl Furillo, 5-3. And we've got our first X chance, and it is Lockman out there in left field. The 20 lands on a 7, and it is a 7 as well. So Lockman has the first 2 putaways of the ball game. And now it's Duke Snider. Duke Snider gets a 210. And he hits one to left, and Whitey Lockman, all 3 outs, all 3 putouts, and the Dodgers go quietly in the first. So it'll be the Giants and Ed Stanky. It's a 2-6. Ball 4 as Don Newcomb walks the first batter he faces in 51. On a bunt down. So Lockman being productive all around as he lays a bunt down. He gets the first 3 putouts, and now Stanky's in scoring position as Henry Thompson steps up to bat. And Hank gets a 2-6. Hodges fields it, steps on the bag. Stanky has to hold. And now that's going to bring up Monty Irvin. And here's the first decision that we're going to make. And you guys, if you could tell from previous game, I like to use the intentional walk. Probably not near as much, or I use it way more often than they would have used in 51. But like I said, it's my goal, it's my job to get the Dodgers into the playoffs, and they missed it by 1 game, and I hope we win by more than 1. So we walk Irvin to get to Bobby Thompson. Thompson, 283 hitter in 51. It is a 2-6, probably going to bite us here as we find the hitter's card. 2-6 on an X chance, it's 12. And Reese snares it down, so it pays off for us as Pee Wee Reese flags down a hard shot. And after 1, nothing. Jackie Robinson leads off. He's going to get a 5-5 offering from Sheldon Jones. And he looks to have fouled out. No, back in the box, just blown the out of into the stands. And Robinson actually draws a walk to lead off the second. And Jackie going to try to steal. He does not get the lead. So Hodges, who had a huge day and coming into Game 3 of the season, is hitting .625 in the replay. Hodges gets a 5-10 offering. And we've got an X chance. Westrom, the catcher. It is a 17 on a 6. 17 on a 6. Dribbler out front. It's going to be 2-6. They'll get the fielder's choice as Robinson is out at second. Hodges on at first for Roy Campanella. Campy's offering is a 4-4. And Thompson over there at third. A lot of errors. Hank Thompson. It is an 8 on the 20, and it is a 8. So it'll be at a one-base error. As it rolls through, Thompson commits the error. That puts runners at first and second. Pee Wee Reese up. Reese's offering is a 4-4. And that'll be an X chance again for Thompson. This time it's a 15 on the 20, and it is a 10 on the error rating, and that is going to be your standard 5-4 double play. See, as Thompson touches the bag at third, throws to second, and the inning's over. So the Giants will come to hit in the bottom of the second inning. And first offering from Newcomb is a 4-5. A lot of 4s so far in the ball game. Towering fly ball. Furillo going to slide over in that spacious right field at the Polo Grounds. Come up with the catch. That'll bring up shortstop Al Dark. Dark's offering from Newcomb at 210. And it is a split chance on a 17. And Pee Wee Reese fields it, throws on to first, and gets the out. So it'll be Wes Westrom with 2 outs. Giants looking for their first hit today as a 4-10 offering from Newcomb. And that looks like, no! Carl Furillo makes a diving catch out in right field, and the Giants go quietly in the second. Rocky Bridges will lead off. He's still looking for hit number 1 on the season, and it is a 2-10 offering to Bridges. X chance is a 4, and Bridges picks up first hit of the game, his first hit of the season. And Newcomb, not an overly enticing bunter, but he's going to attempt to lay it down here. He gets the job done, and that moves Bridges into scoring position for Don Thompson. Pitch on the way to Thompson. It is a 6-6. Doesn't get it deep enough as Thompson catches it, and Don Thompson flies out. So it'll be up to Carl Furillo, who saved last inning with a diving catch. Now Furillo will come to hit. It's a 2-6 for Carl Furillo. 2-6, base hit for Furillo with 2 outs. Bridges is going to be waved around, and they're not going to throw. Bridges comes up at home plate without a play. Furillo picks up the RBI. Dodgers take a early 1-0 lead as Duke Snyder comes to bat. Let's take a look at Furillo with 2 outs. 3-hitter coming up. Does he get the jump? He is. Get the jump. Let's see what we've got. It is 7. So Furillo is going to pick up a stolen base. And now Duke Snyder, base hit away from perhaps gaining an RBI. Pitch on the way to Snyder is a 2-8. 2-8 for Snyder. And that's a ground ball out to Ed Stanky at second base. 4-3 putout. Snyder's retired, Dodgers retired, but they're going to take a 1-0 lead into the dugout. Well, I'm sorry, out to the field, as the Giants will head into the dugout trailing. Newcomb's offering to his opposition, Sheldon Jones, is a 2-7. 2-7 to Jones. Wave and a miss. Strikeout for Donnie Newcomb. And Ed Stanky, his second time up. Earlier he walked. It is a 6-2 for Stanky. Ball 4. So Newcomb walks the leadoff hitter to get to Whitey Lockman. Lockman, a pretty good bunter. He's going to swing away here. And it is a 1-6. 1-6. Hodges fields. One hand flipped to Reese. Back to Hodges. All right, a double play. And we're out of the inning. So Newcomb threw 3. And Jackie Robinson will lead things off. And he will get a 210 offering from Jones. Fly ball to right. Muller's under it. 1 away. Gil Hodges, hottest hitter in the Dodger lineup to start out the season. 6-10. Long fly ball. Lockman. Long run, but he's having himself a day out there. He covers a lot of ground. Does it well. Chases down Hodges' fly ball, although it was fairly deep up against that left field wall, just nearing the bullpen. 4-5 offering now to Campanella with 2 outs. 4-5. And Campy swings and misses. He's down on strikes. So the Dodgers go 1-2-3 in the 4th. Score remains 1-0. First batter in the second, in the bottom of the 4th is a 6-2. And another walk by Newcomb. He's already walked 4 guys today. 4 guys to 1 strikeout. That puts Thompson on at first, and Monty Irvin up. Monty has some pop, followed by Thompson, who also can swing a pretty good stick. It's a 4-5 from Newcomb. Strike 3, big strikeout with Bobby Thompson coming up. Thompson gets a 210 from Newcomb. And that's a screamer right at Bridges. They throw on to first. Double play. Throws to second, where Robinson's waiting, and then on to first. So you've got the 5-4-3 double play. And Pee Wee Reese will lead things off. Top of the 5th. Reese gets a 2-5. Single for Pee Wee Reese. You've got Rocky Bridges up, Don Newcomb on deck. Interesting situation here. Bridges will stay in the game. Reese is on at first. 1-9 to Bridges. No, it'll be a wild pitch first. It'll be a wild pitch, and then we'll go with the 1-9. And it's a double, so the wild pitch benefits the Dodgers as Reese moves up from first to second on Jones's wild pitch. Bridges follows with a double. And now Don Newcomb will step up. Newcomb will certainly attempt to bunt here. Fouls it off. He's going to stay with the bunt. And he gets the job done again. Another sac bunt gets Bridges over to third. Now Thompson needs a fly ball, and the Dodgers can add on to their lead. It is a 1-6 from Jones to Thompson. Popped him up. Not going to get the job done, though, as it's caught back behind home plate. So Bridges stuck at third. Furillo up. He came through in the third with an RBI single to get the scoring started. Can he do it again? 4-6. He draws a walk. Furillo on, Snyder up. Not going to try to move Furillo here. He had a stolen base earlier. We'll let the Duke bust one out here. It's a 1-4. And a ground ball shortstop ends the inning as Alvin Dark throws it on to Monty Irvin. and that will do it. But we got one. Dodgers lead it 2-0 as Newcomb takes the bump against Don Moeller. And Newcomb's offering is a 412. And there's the first hit for the Giants today. It's a home run. And just like that, the lead's cut in half. So they get their first hit, and they get their first run as Don Moeller goes yard deep. So Newcomb will attempt to settle back in against Alvin Dark here. 5-7. 5-7. And Jackie Robinson, the spotlighted player here. The 20 is a 16. And we've got 12. So 4-3 put out for Robinson, 1 out. Wes Westrom steps in. And Westrom's going to get a 411. And we've got a split chance, 411. We got a 16 facing up. What a play by Pee Wee Reese as he fields it, throws on to first. And they get the out. Nice play by Pee Wee. And Sheldon Jones will stay in the game to hit it. It's a 5-2. 5-2. And a single. The pitching spot has killed us in the first 3 games. As I believe back in the first game, we gave up a triple to the pitcher. That one was not broadcast. That was before all the developments with the coronavirus and all that such. And then game 2, Bubba Church had a 2-run homer. So that 9 spot has killed us so far in the first 3 games. So Jones is on, 2 outs. Newcomb on to Stanky, who's walked twice already, and it's a 2-5. And he has walked a 3rd time, and that is Newcomb's 5th walk of the day. So runners on at first and 2nd, 2 outs. This would be about the time I'd step up to the top step of the dugout as Lockman digs in. It is a 2-6. And Lockman pops it up. Robinson calls him off. Robinson calls for it, makes the play, and I can settle back into my comfortable spot in the dugout. We'll head to the top of the 6th now. Dodgers clinging to a 1-run lead. They've out-hit the Giants 4-2 so far. First offering on the way of the 6th inning to Jackie Robinson after he makes the play to end the 5th is a 2-11. 2-11 to Robinson. He's out as Thompson fields it, throws on to Irvin at first. That brings up Gil Hodges. Hodges looking for his first hit of the day. It is a 2-7 for Hodges. 2-7 for Hodges. And Hodges picks up a home run. Gil Hodges, a hanging curveball crushed to left field. Lockman just turned and watch it go. Finished in the upper decks out there in the Polo Grounds. And that's a nice swing for Gil Hodges. He had 40 home runs in 51. And he is well on his way to that number so far through 3 games. Well, through 2.5 games as the Dodgers move up to 3-1 now. Offering on the way to Campanella, it's a 1-7 to Campanella. And check to swing, did not. Umpire says he went around. 2 outs. Pee Wee Reese, 4-7. On a split, which is a 13. And Reese is retired. Well, 3-1 Dodgers, bottom of the 6th. Offering on the way to Hank Thompson. It's a 2-9 to Thompson from Newcomb. 2-9 on a split chance, which is a 12. And Thompson gets one. And it goes yard. And just like that, back to a one-run game. As Monty Irvin with an opportunity. Thompson had 8 home runs, all of 51. And he's got one today in game 3. 1-6 to Irvin. And that's a single. So Newcomb has not had a good day. He's got 2 strikeouts, 5 walks, 4 hits. And he's clinging to a 1-run lead with nobody out in the 6th. Thompson squares, lays a bunt down, gets the job done. And now Don Moeller will step up to the plate. So Moeller's up at the plate. Irvin's on at second. He's the tying run, 1 out. And Moeller will get a 5-9. 5-9. And that's Pee Wee Reese with an X chance. It's a 2. And a 6. So that'll be a single. And runners on the corners now. Alvin Dark up. Not a particularly good situation for Newcomb to be in. He does get to face back-to-back righties, except Dark's going to square. They're going to squeeze. Successful tie ball game. So the infield single puts the runners on the corners. Dark suicide squeeze. He's out at first. Gets the runner in, though. And it's a tie ball game. So Newcomb will pitch to Westrom. And it is a 2-5. On the X chance, it is a 9. I'm sorry, the split. He gets the fly ball out. So Thompson gets the out. We head to the 7th, all knotted up. Dodgers 3-5-0. Giants 3-5-1. And it'll be Rocky Bridges to lead off. And it is a 1-7 for Bridges. 1-7. And Bridges picks up a walk. Newcomb, not a particularly good outing, but he's going to stay in. He's going to offer a bunt. They're going for the lead runner on the 20. It is an 11. And both runners are safe. So they go for the lead runner. Bridges slides in safely at second. Newcomb reaches first, and now decisions to be made. As Don Thompson steps in, we are going to go to the bench. And I want to look at the visitors. And probably going to go with Clyde King. Actually, we'll go with Preacher Rowe. He's tired. Does not have a chance to. That's not what I wanted to do. Does not have a chance to pitch today. He's going to come in simply to bunt. Coming in simply to do a job. They're going for the runner at third now. I'm sorry. Rowe might beat it out. So Bridges is going to advance, Newcomb's going to advance, and Preacher Rowe could get on. It's a 17, though. So Rowe is out at first, but he gets the job done. And that'll bring up Carl Furillo. Infield is in. Go-ahead run on third. Newcomb on at second. Pitch on the way to Furillo is a 2-4. And the split chance is a 13. Routine soft liner to the shortstop. 2 away. And that brings up the Duke. Duke Snyder, last chance for us here in the 7th. So we've tried to manufacture the go-ahead run, and it is a 2-7. 2-7. On a split chance, it's an 8. Base hit. Base hit. Bridges scores. We're going to wave Newcomb around. So we'll send the lead runner. Newcomb's coming around. We're going to send the trail runner. Not going to be cut off. The play at the plate, it's a 16, and Newcomb, sliding headfirst, is out at home. But we've taken the lead 4-3, and we are looking at bringing in Cal Abrams to play in left field. Yeah, we'll put Abrams there. We'll let Newcomb stay in. And we are good. So the manufacturing of the round, Pete Preacher comes in and gets the guys over from first and second to second and third. And then the Duke comes through. Newcomb's offering to Sheldon Jones, who remains in the lineup for the Giants as a 5-3. Furillo going to have to make a play out and right on the X chart. It's a 19 on the 20, and it is a 16 total. So Furillo makes the play. And Ed Stanky, who is yet to record an official at-bat as he's walked 3 times today. It's a 2-11. And he draws his 4th walk of the afternoon. And that is Newcomb's 6th of the day. 4 of them to Stanky. And it's Whitey Lockman, 6-7. On a split, that is a 9. Popped him up. No, he drops it. They end up getting the line drive out, but the ball dropped momentarily. So they catch a break. Giants catch a break, but the Dodgers get the out that they're looking for. So there's 2 away. Hank Thompson up. He's got a home run already. And we'll leave Newcomb in to face Thompson. Pitch on the way to Thompson. It's a 6-4. And that's Rocky Bridges over at third. Oh boy. It is a 9. So that's a good start. And then it's a 13. So there's going to be an E1 for Bridges over at third. Was hoping we could get through one more at bat. So there's 2 outs. We were burned by a 2-out Rocky Bridges error against the Phillies in Game 2 of the season. Pitch on the way to Monty Irvin is a 4-7. And he flies to center. We get out of it. Survive the error. See if we can't add another one on here against Sheldon. As Jackie Robinson leads off, it's a 2-4 for Jackie. And on the 20, it is a 16. Oh, weak ground ball for Robinson. 1 out. 4-6 for Hodges. 4-6. And he draws a walk. Hodges heads to first. Campanella steps in. 1-2. And he's hit hard. Campanella heads to first. That'll bring up Pee Wee Reese. So a chance at an add-on run here. Chance 6 11 to Reese. 6-11. Fly ball to right. Hodges has a chance to move up. He is going to try to advance. On the 20, it is a 19. He won't move up. He'll stay put. And now it's Rocky Bridges who will take his final at bat. 6-6. Pop up to the infield. So Bridges is retired. He will come out of the game. And we are going to bring in, we've got righty, lefty, righty, righty. We're going with Hatton. Hatton will come into the game to pitch, and Mixus will come into the game to play third base. So we'll see if Hatton can get us to Clem. Hate to use him back-to-back days, but it is 1951. So the pitch is on the way from Hatton to Bobby Thompson. It is a 4-9. 4-9. On a split chance, it's a 13. And a single for Thompson. All right. Hatton will stay on. It'll be Don Muller. And that's a 1-2. Soft ground ball, not in time. Oh, sorry, a fielder's choice. They get the fielder's choice, so Thompson's out at second. Muller's on at first. Dark is up. He had a sack bunt earlier. It was big, big play. Suicide squeeze. 6-10. On a 3. Probably not good. Infield single. Hatton, hopefully he can get him out here before they turn the lineup over, because Labine is working in the pen. It is a 5-5. They'll pinch run Artie Wilson out at second. Wes Westrom, it is a 5-5. And he gets the strikeout, a huge strikeout. And Leo DeRocher going to pinch hit Ray Noble against Joe Hatton here in the bottom of the 8th. The Giants trying to scratch that one more run out. It is a 1-10 from Hatton. And it's 6-3 put out. Hatton gets the job done. You'll see Labine in the 9th. Unless the Dodgers can blow this thing open. So it's Eddie Mixus. Or Mixus. Again, forgive me for the name pronunciations. I'm not a Dodgers fan, nor am I a National League Baseball fan, although I am obviously a baseball enthusiast. Any names that I struggle with or I'm not sure how to pronounce, I will look up when I get the chance after the game. It is a 5-5 offering to Mixus as well. And he draws a walk, and he's going to be held, of course. We're going to take a look what his stealing rating is. Can he get the steal? He does not. It's still 50%. Not going to rule that out, but not going to take the chance right now as Cal Abrams steps up. Abrams walked to get things going against the Phillies in that late game comeback. 6-3 to Abrams. And it's Whitey Lockman out there in left with the next chance. The 20 is a 19. And we've got a 13. Ooh, just missed a 2-base error, but instead Whitey makes it look routine out there. And Furillo now. Actually, going to try to hit and run. As the runner goes, we're looking at 2 dice. It is a 5. And we'll swing away. It is a 6-8. 6-8. And we've got Ed Stanky out there with an X chart results chance. It's a 13 on the 20, and it is a 9. Not in time for the fielder's choice. Furillo going to be held at second. Most likely, he doesn't get the jump. He will not go. So Snyder comes up. 2-8. Snyder had the big RBI back in the 7th for us. 2-8. This time around, Stanky grabs it onto first. That's it. Hatton's on his way out. Clem Labine is on his way in. And let's see if we can't shut him down. Stanky 0 for 0 today with 4 walks. And it is a 4-4. X chance for Campy. It's an 8 on the 20, and it is a 10. So Campy going to retire Stanky. Major League pop-up silo shot. Campy right there, 1 away. Whitey Lockman, 6-7. Headed on to Clem's card. Strike 3. 2 outs. Hank Thompson, the last opportunity. See if we can't put 2 in a row in the books for the Dodgers. It is a 6-7. And just like that, Labine comes in, sits him down 1, 2, 3. And the Dodgers are winners of 2 in a row as they take down the Giants in the Polo Grounds, their first road trip of the season. And they take care of the Giants by a final score of 4-2.